So I found these questions on this website that I would not disclose for privacy purposes. Decided to share them here on my YouTube channel. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think about these questions. Maybe you have some answers for these poor fellas. I'm at 30% body mass index. First of all, body mass index. You want to know what my body mass index is? 38.5 obesity. I am obese, baby. She doesn't care. That's what true love is, my friend. So anyways, this guy saying that 30% body mass index. I don't even know what that means, 30%. Because I don't think there's any percentage here. Yeah, there's no percentage, just a number. Let's say it's 30. So 30, he's about overweight, on the cusp of obesity. Anyway, he's down 30 pounds so far. He hit a wall. He's looking to shed as much as I can. He is new to this, but what he wants, here's the question. What would be an aggressive yet effective approach to getting my body fat down? Aggressive yet effective. Aggressive yet effective approach to getting my body fat down. I like that. An aggressive approach. Well, here's an aggressive approach. Do an hour and a half of cardio every day. Get your carbs down to zero. Your carbs down to zero. Zero. And fucking work out 6 days a week. Aggressively. Make sure you work out aggressively. And everything you do in your day, do it with aggressivity. Do dishes aggressively. Taylor! Taylor! Taylor!
What?
Are you doing dishes?
Yeah.
Do them aggressively.
Okay.
I want to hear it.
Okay.
Do them aggressively. Go.
Right now?
Right now. Aggressively. Doing dishes aggressively. Dishes. Doing dishes aggressively. Aggressively. Thanks. And that will will put your body fat down. Next question. Thanks, babe.
What's wrong with you?
It makes sense in the video.
Okay.
Right. And then there was a question about Trenbolone. Looking to see if my Tren E currently have is dated from 3/19. Would still be good to use. Which month is the 19th month? Taylor!
Oh, yes.
Which month is the 19th month?
Well, count to 12. 19 minus 12 is 7. 7th month, July.
Thanks. Would still be good to use. 2 bottles have been in climate control. 2 bottles have been in climate control environment this entire time and never opened. Who's controlling the climate? God damn! Tell him to stop climate change. Stop climate change with Trenbolone. 2 bottles have been in climate control environment this entire time and never opened. However, I do not know if the potency of the shots will be bad or if the entire vial is bad. If it is still usable, I would like to start incorporating 1 shot a week into my testosterone treatments. I love these questions. Let me adjust this for this. You know what's crazy? And that question is asked by Mr. Kane. Thought your brother killed you. Or is it Cain that killed Abel? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. Rest in peace. The other question here. Same guy. Same guy. I am currently taking a testosterone supplement injectable through a men's health clinic. Oh. I have 2 bottles of Tren, but they are 2 years, I believe, out of date. Other than it losing its potency, is there any reason why I could not still use the bottles I have? They have never been open. I've stayed in a climate control spot. Where is that spot in the world? Who's controlling the climate? That's what I want to know. Would it still be safe for me to take the doses, even if the potency is not as strong? Okay, so the smart thing is that you're going to a men's health clinic to be healthy, to get your testosterone, from and at normal levels, because that's healthy. And then you're asking me that, hey, I'm doing something healthy on one side. Can I take 2-year-old outdated bottles of Tren? What is this question? I do not recommend any of that. No, don't do it. What's the reason why would you do that? What is that? Is it like, oh, this is the 2 last bottles in the world? These are the 2 last bottles in the world. For you to take these 2-year-old out-of-date bottles of Tren, you'd have to be really desperate or really, really, really poor. It's like you have no money. You barely can afford food. And gains are what matters the most to you. You find these 2-year-old, maybe 3, because of 2019 there, 3-year-old bottles of Tren in a controlled climate environment. And you're like, it's not open. Maybe the potency is left, so maybe I could take more. But what is it? Can I do it? You're asking me. You're asking me, Antoine Vaillant, if it's okay to take 2-year-old bottles of Tren that you found in a controlled climate environment. No! Don't take it! Don't take it! If you're crazy enough to take Tren, you're crazy enough to spend a bunch of useless money on this shit. Go buy new bottles. Leave me alone. Wow. This fake coffee is really working. I'm really tricking my brain. Or the coffee from earlier is kicking in finally, and my nap is making me not tired anymore. And it's 11 p.m. Great. I'm gonna do an all-nighter answering stupid questions about Tren. There's another question here. I'll go. His name is Zach. Another question. I think this is a question about Tren too. You guys are ready for this? Reassess the angle. My name is Zach. No, he didn't say that. He just said, name is Zach. Name is Zach. I want to start out by saying thank you to all you IWB pros here. If it wasn't for y'all, of you, and your patience and care for others, I probably wouldn't be doing so well as a man right now. Well, that's cool. I like that. I like that part. Me being a dumbass, great, now it begins. Me being a dumbass and not researching before pitting my first cycle, I went balls deep into what I call testes shock. What? I think this deserves a quick Google. Should I go in images? No. Maybe I'll go back to the question. I went balls deep into what I call testes shock. Let's see what he means by that, because I was just reading stuff from Google, and it wasn't cool to read. I started off pinning once a week. So where are you pinning? Are you pinning in your balls? Is that what you're doing? Are you pinning in your testes? I started off pinning once a week. I started off pinning once a week of 1 cc of Tren. There it is. There it is again. 200. or 250. He doesn't even know. Doesn't even know. Or 250 for 13 or 14 weeks. This guy has no clue what's going on. Zero clues. I knew nothing, obviously, and didn't care to find out. I know this is far from the question, and I'll get to my question. Right. I am mainly writing this so that maybe some guy out there doesn't make the same mistake. Yes, share your suffering so others don't. Guys, this site is loaded with information. Take the time to research and ask before doing anything. I didn't, and it almost damaged my body to where there was no coming back from it. Don't start with Tren in the majuscule, in caps, all caps. Don't start with Tren. I know I will get bashed for this, but it's okay because it just reminds me how badly you can damage yourself. Testicular shock. Damn. My question is, it has been almost 2 years since I have done any type of test or anabolic. I am wanting to do this again, but the proper way. So what tests y'all recommend? So there's a question. Of course. Gear advice. Again. It's never gonna end. So what tests y'all recommend? The one your doctor does. How's that, buddy? How's that for an advice? I recommend the testosterone that your professional healthcare physician is recommending for you. Reverse Uno. I am only wanting to pin 1 time a week, but if it's best to pin 2 times, I will. Okay, do you want to get juiced up or not? Like, are you in or are you out? I want to do this, but I only want to do this 1 time a week, and what should I do? Don't do it then. Don't do it. Where was the guy who did all the Tren from like the beginning of the paragraph? Where is the spirit? Where is that spirit? Did it shrunk along with your testes? Come on, man. Yeah, what's GP tests in a tat? I love the typos. In a tat, 250. What should I take after cycle or during for HGH? I'm 160 pounds with hardly any body fat. High metabolism. So you're ripped. At least you're ripped. My body is fairly cut now, but need to gain mass. Any suggestions? Period. And if you think that I'm wanting to go with, and if you think what I'm wanting to go with isn't fit, then I'm all ears on what you think will be best. Thank you. Well, I would continue to ask questions and share how you feel with the internets, because you learn that way. Maybe have a healthcare professional help you out with that stuff. My suggestion is, what's your age? Did you say your age? It seems like you look relatively young. Hopefully you are, so you don't be insulted by this, Zach. But I would not do any gear. How's that? Don't do anything. Don't do anything. Your first experience, like you had the testy shock, and then you were doing all this shit, and now you want to do it. You want to do some other thing. Like, dude, there's other ways to get jacked, but to take gear. You know? How about like you have a fast metabolism, so you know what that means? You won't gain fat if you eat a lot of food. So start eating a lot of food. And if you want to revisit the whole gear, the dark side stuff, revisit in a few months or a year of living and breathing like a pro bodybuilder. Taylor.
Yes.
Have you ever took Tren?
Every day.
God damn it. No. She does not take Tren.
No, cut that part off.
I won't cut it, but she does not take Tren. That's why she's beautiful.
Oh.
So, stay away from the Tren. And if you're confused about a lot of stuff, maybe it's not the right time to do it. And also, that's it. Cheers. Good night. Whoa. Thanks for watching. Comment below. Take care. Brush your hair.